Following my previous Quick Sense dashboard using the COVID-19, Johns Hopkins, and the New York Times data, I did some enhancement. In terms of the data, I found out that New York Times has U.S. Data by counties. So I combine those data with Johns Hopkins data. Johns Hopkins data have only the data by country. So I add both data into my dashboard. And in addition, I also add the information page about the hammer and the dance, which is a theory about containment and control of the COVID-19 virus. Uh, it shows that if you do nothing, is the black curve here. If you do some mitigation, you can bend the curve a little bit. And if you implement effective control, then you basically have a hammer to bring the curve down. But you cannot get rid of them, so it will continue on, under very small number of the population is called a dense. So I add this page, information page from Thomas Priel. Then in reality, the curve doesn't actually look that nice. I add a similar curve on the lower left-hand corner. So if we, let's look at the China, Italian, Spain, and U.S. Comparison, and let's magnify this chart. You can see this curve is China. Obviously, you can see this is weekly increase by country. So China has a length of 10 weeks, and you can see it increase. Continue to have the new cases during the first 3 weeks. Then it goes down, gradually until week 10. So almost they don't have any cases. So that's a clear indication of the control from the China. And if you look at this one would be the Spain. So Spain still have no control at all. In terms of Italy, the 1 week change doesn't actually, signify. It doesn't give a positive signal yet. So it's simply because of the, incomplete of the data. So we cannot judge the control by 1 week. Yeah, so it's similar for the U.S. case. So that's one enhancement I added using the hammer and the dance kind of concept. Then let's roll back this, and then let's jump to. I also add a page using the New York Times data to. Again, the data date is March 27. So this one you can actually drill down into counties. So for example, if I select if I can select the New York City, not sure if I can. So we can actually do a search here. Let's do New York. Okay, so if we do New York, you can see the chart zooming into the New York State, and you can see now it's very clear New York City has the largest confirmed and death cases, and and using this smaller chart here, again to visit the hammer and the dance concept chart, you can see there is a possibility 2 counties in the New York State could have a control, but it's not confirmed yet simply because this only is reduced by 1 week. So we can revisit this dashboard later to see whether they actually have control or not. So that's one more enhancement. Then we also so if we get rid of the filter, the other enhancement I add is this chart. This is another way to identify a signal, whether there's a control. It's called the trajectory, and you're looking at the total confirmed cases versus new confirmed cases in the last week of the observation, and they are converted after logarithm. So most of the point will continue upward. When you have control, then you will see the point drop like the China, South Korea over here. So this is enhancement I did for the data